Hey, I'm Justin with AmericanMuscle.com, and this is our Power Pack bolt-on build-up for all 99 to 04 V6 Mustangs. Now before we get started, let's address the elephant in the room. From the factory, these 3.8 liter V6s weren't the baddest Mustangs on the block, just in terms of all-out performance. But thanks to the large aftermarket support and bolt-ons that can really squeeze every ounce of power out of any car, well, these V6s can be turned into quite the competent little street car. So that's exactly what we're going to show you here today. But before we get into it, we're going to grab a quick baseline number first just to see what we're starting with, and we're going to hand the car over to the crew to get everything installed. Hey Mike, what's up, man?
Oh, nothing much, man. What's going on?
It looks like we tackled some of the basics under here. I see the SR Performance cold air intake. Now obviously that's going to give us a little power, of course, but explain to us maybe what else we can expect from using something like that.
Well, first is price. It's a very budget-friendly piece. It's easy to install, looks great, it's no tune required, and we should see some increase in mile per gallon too.
All right, cool, man. Now I noticed a little yellow under the hood here as well. That's usually the calling card of Accel product. Tell us a little bit more about this super coil pack here.
You're going to get some horsepower and torque as well in this, but the main thing is going to smooth out our idle, give us better drivability, and give us a cleaner, hotter spark.
That's probably pretty important with an older car such as this.
Absolutely.
Right on, man. Now I know we also have the Pypes True Dual system on the car. That's been on for a little while. We're not going to lie, being car guys, this car didn't really have much of a chance coming in here with a single exhaust. Oh, yeah. So talk about the benefits of a True Dual system on our V6.
It's going to increase horsepower and torque. More importantly for most of the guys, is it's going to increase the sound. It gives us an aggressive sound. It's high quality and it's also easy to install.
Now what's a Mustang without dual exhaust coming out the back too, right?
Exactly.
Now finally, I guess we can be safe to assume you're going to toss one of your custom Bama tunes in the mix?
Oh yeah.
Awesome, man. Now what's that going to do for us?
Going to wrap all of our mods together, make it a complete package. Fuel, the spark, the cooling fans, and being that's an automatic, we're going to adjust the shift firmness and the shift points.
All right, man. Well, I guess there's only one more thing to do. You ready to see how much power this little 3.8's going to make?
Let's do it.
All right. So our baseline run with our 2000 V6 gave us 149 horsepower and 185 foot-pound of torque. With our power pack installed, we put down 163 horsepower and 192 foot-pound of torque, giving us a peak horsepower gain of 14 over our baseline numbers and gains of 15 horsepower and 15 foot-pound of torque throughout the curve. It's obvious Mike was able to work his magic with the bolt-ons and the tune, but we wanted to give our V6 a little bit more giddy up. So we installed a set of Ford Racing 373 gears along with Auburn's limited slip differential. Now of course the gears are going to give us that increased acceleration we're looking for, but the diff's going to be equally as important. The limited slip differential is going to distribute power to both wheels evenly, help us get off the line and pull us out of the turns, but most importantly, no more embarrassing one-wheel peels. All right, with everything wrapped up, let's get our V6 off the dyno and onto the street so we can see how it does with all that new power along with those acceleration goodies. So we're back out in our 2000 V6 after the power pack's been installed, and we'll just get one thing out of the way right away. Is our V6 faster than the GT500? Absolutely not. But that's not a big surprise. What I will tell you though is our V6 is significantly quicker all around. The acceleration pulls from pretty much idle all the way to redline now, as opposed to before when it kind of fell on its face around 4,000 RPMs, because it was just kind of being choked out by the single exhaust and the puny intake. Now the intake is letting it breathe, the dual exhaust is really flowing well. It sounds great, by the way, for a V6, and the Bama tune's just really pulling it all together. Our acceleration, by the way, is killer. That Auburn LSD, along with our 373s, have really made for one peppy daily driver. In the end, the V6, much more improved driving experience. That's what we were going for with this power pack, and we really did a good job with our little 3.8 liter here. So that wraps up our power pack for our V6 Mustang. Be sure to check out some of our other 99 to 04 V6 bolt-on build-ups where we dress up our V6 a little bit and work on our handling.